Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio. So, we are working on this, our new smelter array. This is really all focused on making Invar. It's not yet complete, but we're working on it. Between parts I laid out some more ground, just so we don't have to sit around. I find it very relaxing doing that. I'll put up someone else's YouTube videos or something, and just walk back and forth laying out ground while I watch. Anyway, wait a minute, let me turn that a little bit. There. Okay, so right now everything is stopped because we don't have any mineral sludge, but that's okay. It'll accumulate in time. So, we just built the nickel ingots. We have yet to, well, looks like we're gonna need a resupply. We're out of productivity. Well, we have a bunch more. It's not any more of the good ones. So, the next step, I suppose, is the steel. Let's get this car out of the way. So, in order to get steel, you would need iron. You take iron ingots and add oxygen. So to get iron ingots, we have, right now, we've got a bunch of iron ore in each of these chests. There's another bit of mineral sludge. Okay, so to get the, we can, instead of just doing that, making iron ore into iron ingots, we can instead make them into processed iron and add coke, or pellets and add limestone, or iron hydroxide, and apparently that would be better, maybe? No, that's just a way of salvaging some iron while making manganese, so never mind. So our decision really is about whether we're going to make it from processed or pellets. And it's all about the limestone. I'm kind of inclined to go for the limestone, but it is annoying. I guess we could put limestone up here. Let's just let's take a look at this. So, I know we've done this somewhere else, but I always have to look it up again. The recipes are too complex for me to figure out in my head. These buildings, the washing plants, are annoying to work with because of the openings. But, we'll make it work. So we need to sort the water once to heavy. But no. Yeah, once to heavy, and then again to concentrated, and then again to light. And from there we can turn it all into limestone. So let's just see how that's going to look like right here. Do I have any? I have 3. Do I need probably more than that. These could be right next to each other. Yeah, they can just flow right into the next one. Okay, we'll need more of them. We'll have to resupply. But, in general, let's actually move them down a little, so that they're all getting the same level of overlap. So the last place, that one, it's right there. So we want the furthest left side of this one to be right there. Or maybe not. Furthest right side of this one to be right here. That might be right, make more sense. So that would be hit by 5. And those are only 4. That's weird. Oh, it's fine. Well, okay, let's move it down one more and see if we can even it out. The spacing between the beacons and the rest of the things are weird. 4, 4, 5 that time. We kind of would favor the front being more, but kind of doesn't matter. 4, 4, 4. Meh. It's fine. So to heavy, then to concentrated, then to light. We'll output mud to here. And we'll have to pull it somewhere else to get it fixed up. We don't have the thing that makes the concentrated, so we'll have to, or the viscous. We'll have to go pick some of those up too. In fact, why don't we just go do that now? Doesn't feel like research is going. Something must be stopped. Let's check out down there, see how glass is going. See if there's an issue there. Because we're not producing very much glass. It's all going though. We're making tens of thousands of it. It just is limited. Anyway. So I've been thinking, I think we should pack up some of our base. Make a, I'd like to make this continue. In fact, why don't we just start clearing this out now? So it would be that wide. And we'll tear apart our old science setup, because it's not really working anymore. Let's place out some of the, what's it called, chests. I should get rid of this little bit here. We don't need that. We can put it somewhere else. I keep on bumping into it. Okay, we want some of the yellow chests. We have these high storage chests too, which just need... Maybe we should be using these everywhere. I think all they do is they're bigger. That's it. 48 versus 60? That's not even that bigger. Where are some logic ones? Ah, there's some. Yeah, it's just a slightly bigger chest. Meh, why not? Would not mind some more beacons. And certainly not some more of these actual items. Productivity modules. I think that's fine. We should get more blast furnaces then. Okay. Let's give our bots something to work on. We only have 600 in our main place. That's fine. It's fine. Those are gonna fill up so fast. It's gonna be silly. So we don't want to tear this all down because we're still getting things from it. We're still getting the basic circuits, and we're still getting these circuits too, and plastic. And apparently, we're getting sulfur. But this bit, we can just take this all down. I don't want you to give it to me. I want my bots to do it. Can I place from here without? No, without satellite coverage. Let's leave that for now. I don't want to completely abandon this place. Okay, bots, what are you doing? You're giving me stuff. I don't want stuff. Okay, wait a minute. Let's just... Yeah, I didn't mean for that to happen. Let's put that back on. There should be a button I can click that'll make it so they'll stop getting stuff. At least they're gonna be out of power in a moment. This is a little tricky, trying to figure out everything that I need to throw away. Alright. Like I said, that's just to keep the bots busy. Let's go. I guess we have to go by there again in order to get back up there. But eventually, we're going to have an area down here. We'll build stations down here that will supply our science area, just like we are now. Bots, this is not your problem. Leave it alone. I didn't get the one thing I was supposed to come and get. Let's get more washing plants. Underwater treatment. Bots, please. We're not in logistic coverage. There we are. We'll just sit here until they get us our plants. What else are we gonna need? Let me think about this. We're gonna need a lot of air purifiers. We have them. We don't need those anymore. So they should go away. I don't know why I'm requesting filter inserters. I don't need them anymore. Did they give us our plants yet? I don't see them. Are they just not available? They're not bringing me them? Oh, they're there. Okay. Never mind. We didn't get any blues. Let's just walk over. You know, kind of speak of it, it's really annoying having to walk over all everywhere we go. It'd be much more convenient if we could just run faster than a car. For that, we would need better power systems. What would those require? This. It needs gray, which we have. It would also need the yellows. That's only 200 yellows. I was thinking that was really far out of reach. That could be like one of the ones that are like need 1500 to reprocess. But it doesn't need purple. It just needs the gold. How close are we to making that? We don't have lithium or silicon nitride yet, or copper tungsten, or tungsten carbide. Or cobalt steel. What's lithium again? It's brown? Brown algae, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to mess with this now. We're going to go ahead and... what's it doing? I was looking for blues. Let's get this Invar going. And once we have gray signs going strong, then we're going to expand again. And try to figure out how to get things like lithium. Probably we're going to have to expand. We're going to have to spend some time supplying our new place. It's the 2s we're using, right? Yeah. Out of 1s. Out of module cases. And module cases are... over here. Aluminum plate. Aluminium. No, I'm not gonna do another slapdash, you know, building our way to the next level thing. I want to just go straight to the end. Let's build this Invar facility, and then we'll use it as a model to make everything else. Build and supply the Invar facility. Alright, so we were up there, we're making not lithium, we were making limestone. Not enough room for another one. I bet we could supply that many, though. Where are they all coming? Oh, my bot's from way far back there. I grabbed it from our old science area. Sure. We didn't grab the actual, the thing that can pull in the water. That's a shame. Okay, that's, right, we need to switch everything over to 2s, so we stop getting the 4s in our blueprint. Little bit offset. Too bad. So we're spending all this power beaconing up this little place, and it's completely still. There is nothing going on here because of lack of mineral sludge. But maybe that speaks more about why only 7? What is it? Random bits in here? Weird. Maybe that says more about our ability to consume mineral sludge than anything else. Anyway, so that will give us a ton of limestone when we hook it up properly, correctly. We'll need something to eat up the... These are just too far apart for me to get both sides. Oh well. We'll need to eat up all the mud. This is used to build dirt. I kind of wish I'd switched it early on and made it so all the ground was grass, so it'd be pretty. But we're committed to this now. There, we got a bit of sludge, and now everyone's busy. Filling up a bit more of this stuff we can't actually do anything with yet. Okay, so that's one part of it. We got the limestone. We don't have the coke yet, and I kinda don't want to build it here. We'll pull it in. We're not going to be pulling in it fast enough, but that's the sort of thing we're gonna need all over the place. Interesting. Do I have fewer bots than I'm supposed to? We must have lost a few to the that whole science stuff. They're probably sitting around somewhere in the south, not knowing what to do. Yeah, we only have 10 bots, which means we lost the full 40. We can put 40 out. Oh. Anyway. So this one is going to be need coke. Yeah, we'll go with 4,000 here too. Actually, we're gonna need more coke than carbon, so that's fine. We didn't beacon. I'm sorry, we beaconed them. We didn't actually put things inside them. So is that, can these have productivity? No. No productivity. Not even these? Water is not an intermediate product, apparently. Too bad. Well, we'll just speed them on their way. We might need 2 of these. We didn't actually math out the ratio. I'm just gonna see we're producing. It's crafting speed 10, so I'm hoping it's going to be sufficient. And I think one of these can support 4. Just think about it for a moment. So we're getting 100, and we're turning it into 100. Yeah, all the way on the line. So that equivalent of 100 light mud water. And this needs 20 every 5 seconds, and this produces... Okay. So yeah, we could actually have a 5th one. If they were all increased to the same speed. But that's okay. I like having excess supply rather than starved output. Okay, so the first step to making the iron ingots, we have iron ore. We're gonna turn it into processed. Okay, we need to math this one. Or did we already? No, I don't think so. Because I have really not a very good idea of how much processed we need. And we're using different marks of machines. Okay, so a typical one will be in the middle. And we're going to make another line of these. Do these have 2s in them or 4s? 2s. Alright, so that gives that a speed of 5.1 with all the things in it. Can it be productivityed? No. So with that is an even 6. Okay. So the recipe is to turn 4 ore into 2 processed. It normally occurs in 2 seconds. The machine has speed 6. So in actual fact, one of these will turn 12 into 6 processed per second. How much ore are we getting out of this? I forgot. It was way back here. Yeah. So one ore sorter turns 40 crushed into 47 ore, but we weren't able to supply it, were we? We're producing 20. We're producing 23. ore, which will turn into 23 crushed. Producing 27 ore. So we're going to be getting 27 ore per second. So we need 3 to support it. 3 ore sorters. You know, what's the next step? Does it go straight to pellets? Yeah, it does go straight to pellets. Sintering machines. Or pellet presses. I'm wondering if you just feed them directly, one by one. So the recipe is 4 pellets, or 3 processed to 4 pellets. It was 2 seconds, right? Yeah, 2 seconds. And it's going to be of speed. Can this be productivity? Nothing can be productivity. It's very frustrating. Speed 3.4. So this is significantly slower than the other one. So We're producing 6 processed, and we need 5.1 processed per. So I kind of like that. That'll work. Yeah, let's do 3 pairs. 3 pairs of these. Oh, we're having power troubles. I'm like, why is it spinning so slowly? Because we are out of power. Yeah, that's been a problem. Nuclear is dying. Ah, what happened to nuclear? Must have ran out of fuel. We'll have to go deal with that. But in a moment. Wow, look how tiny they are. Look how slowly they're moving at me. And after the pellet presses, it just goes straight to the blast furnace. So we don't have room for that. Can we fit 2 more like that? They'd be off. They'd be uneven. Delete this. Put one right in the middle. Do I like that? I kinda don't like it. It's not terrible though. We could have make it look like that, so that it looks a bit more even. Sure. Alright, let's go sort out the nuclear. I'm betting it just ran out of fuel things. We didn't automate delivery. This is nothing. I'm thinking I might turn this one into where we'll make more mineral sludge. Out of iron. And we don't have any iron, so. Do we maybe have any in here? We do. Nice. It's the simplest things I don't have any of anymore. Especially in this mod, because this mod really diminishes the role of the individual of like being able to craft a random thing. You have to go back and always get the random thing. Otherwise you won't be able to make anything happen. Because everything needs like nitinol and titanium and all sorts of different types of things. Yeah, our nuclear just stopped all of a sudden. Can this be logistic? It can be. Why did we not do that before? These are all logistic. I say logistic, but that's not actually a word. That's not actually the word I mean it. I mean it to be productivity. Which, while also not a word, has a clear meaning. Yep, it's all stopped. Just a bunch of used up. That's a different number of used up. Curious. Anyway, don't actually have any bots here. And I do have a few, sure. How evenly does it distribute? Does it do it really well? So at the end of the day, it was 35, 35, 30. It did it really well. Very well done. Okay. It'll take a while to heat up again, but that's already going a little bit. We need to redesign this at some point. Where am I going? I'm going back up here. Okay, let's switch the research because apparently we don't have any gray research. They must be out of Invar and not know how to make it. So we'll switch to something that only needs blue. There's gotta be something else. Maybe not. Maybe we're out of research that we can do with what we have. We'll have to go and well, that's why we're making this. Okay, so we got a bunch of pellets out there. Still having power problems, but that will work itself out, I think. Yeah, look at that. Look at it take off. Alright. So the next step, should we do it over here? We're kind of ending up a little uneven. Let's do it over here. Even though it's closer to here. It's not that... As long as we're within a screen, I don't mind making the bots have to move a little more. Not when they're already as fast as they are. So, we have pellets. Is that a pellet press Mark 1? We have Mark 2s, don't we? No, we don't. Only Mark 1s. Anyway. So the next step is in a blast furnace. Let's grab one of those. Just drop it somewhere. It's gonna be off-centered because we'll need room to put something in. So it'll be like that. We'll have stuff to the south, chests and things. And then we'll have another line of beacons. Yeah, I like that. We'll put it over here because it'll make it even with this line, so it'll look nicer. Don't quite know how this is going to work yet. We'll figure it out. I just wanted to get the speed. And you are making iron ingots. And can you be productivity? No, you cannot. Okay, but your speed is going to be 8. The recipe is 24 every 4 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong recipe. We want it from this. Yeah. So it's 8 pellets to produce 24 ingots every 4 seconds. It's of speed 8. So 16 pellets per second. We're actually producing that times 3. So a bit more than 16. So we'll only have 1. We can get away with just having 1. Yeah, one of these blast furnaces can take a lot of. I mean, all of this is feeding 2 blast furnaces. 3, because we're gonna have to convert it over to steel. But still, this isn't even at capacity. But once it is, it's still 2 of these will be able to deal with it. Or not quite. We just said one of these is done with 16. We need like 18 in a bit. Well, we need. I don't want to bother. I'm okay with not having as much. We could put some beacons on the sides, maybe. But so we would immediately then take those ingots and turn them into steel by adding oxygen. So that's going to be well, it'll be the same. We'll produce the same number of output. Okay, we're gonna have 48 pretty much because of the speed increase. We'll apply to both sides, and we're gonna be producing nickel at much too high a rate because we're gonna be producing 3 times more nickel than we are steel. Didn't think about that. It's the oxygen that I'm a little concerned about. So 60 O2 becomes 8 ingots. And the recipe is over 4. It's going to be the same speed, so we'll need 120 O2 a second. We get oxygen by pulling it out of the air and just dropping the nitrogen. Probably we should be doing something with all this nitrogen we're creating. But yeah, there's the silicon nitride. It's going to need powdered silicon, which is from plates. Okay, that's easy to do. Okay, but let's get rid of this for now and just see what it would take to get that oxygen. So one of these is going to be a speed. Can it be productivity? Interesting. I can make spores from. Yeah, I already looked at that. I remember. And it doesn't even need anything. It just produces it there automatically. It's getting. It cannot be productivity because air apparently is not an intermediate. Is apparently a final product. It can't be. Oh well. So in total, it's going to have crafting speed of 4. So nothing produces 200 compressed air in 6 seconds. We didn't put anything in these. We need to do that. We already saw that these don't work, right? Yeah. But we should definitely get speed. I can't get through there. Alright. So no productivity, but it's going to be happening faster than a second, so that's 266 air. And then we turn air into oxygen in a chemical plant, which is hit by both sides, and it's going to have no productivities, but it's going to have a ton of speed. So this takes 100 compressed air, and turns it into 50 oxygen in 2 seconds. And it's of speed 11.825. Wow. So in practice, it's going to be sucking up, one of these can suck up 500 air. So the output to 2 of these, essentially, and supply 300 O2 a second. We need, how much was it we did? 120? That's, okay, that's easy. I was concerned about this over too much, more than I need to be. So let me just verify that. So 120 O2 for 1 blast furnace. Okay, if we had 266 air only, then that would be the equivalent of 133, which is enough. So just one of these and one of those will be sufficient. Let's put this one in the middle, so that, because I want to make sure the air filter gets as many beacons as possible. This doesn't need to be going as fast as it is. Okay. So we're going to need, let's just work this out. One of these right there, so it gets some beacons. Doing air separation, fed by one of these. This will all get flared away. Now, is that going to be fast enough? It should be. It'll be beaconed. Okay, and then we'll need a pair of blast furnaces. One for the steel, and one for the iron. Both of these will need carbon. Actually, this one will work on coke. That'll be fine. Let's put it up. Put this one, the carbon up here, just because we're kind of cramped in space. Can't get to that chest very well. No, not the ingots. You need carbon. Just 50. That's more than we need, but it looks pretty. I don't like leaving empty spots when you can possibly fill them in. Okay, and we need this output, so we're going to leave this big empty spot, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? These are heading heading down, so we'll go ahead and output this way. No. This will output this way. That's not going to work. Right there, will output. I just locked myself in here. No, we didn't do that yet. I hate leaving this empty spot. Is there maybe something else we could be doing here? Could we like do the final bit here? Actually, I like that. I like that. Let's pull this back. Wait a minute, what am I saying? The final bit? That the induction furnaces? Those are that well. That could work. The induction furnace right in the middle. We might need more though. These are slow, kinda. Invar. Oh, and it needs so much more steel than nickel. Yeah, we're making way more nickel than we need. Can this be productivity? No. Okay, let's see this. So if this is going to be spitting out 8 per second, which I think it will. I think we're going to be able to support that. Not 8 per second. We're going to be able to get 16 ingots a second. This needs 24 ingots. Is this? Its speed is greater than 1. So yeah, we're not going to be able to keep this fully supplied. That's fine. That's fine. Wait a minute. These are all down too far. We need to move them up. Then that's no use. We can get rid of it. Little annoyed that that's going to be not getting as much beacon coverage as it could. But that's okay. We can make it work. Alright. You know, let's move this over here. There's more room in front of the steel one. Okay. That's where we'll pull in the carbon. It's outputting directly. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, we never did get the limestone going. What else does this need? This is gonna need the other ingots. In smaller numbers than that. So we can actually just leave that a little bit alone. Okay, and then I'll output to here and we'll do the casting right there. But yeah, let's go and get the, let's go get some more construction bots. Or find out where ours went. And then let's, get a, what are they called? A seafloor pump? That will let us get the limestone going. One of those. Yeah, they are called seafloor pumps. I know we're making them somewhere. There they are. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little worried about our rate of limestone production. I'm not sure this is going to be sufficient. We might need to have another one of these. But that wouldn't be terrible. It seems kind of slow. But every one of those swings is 3, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just seeming. Let's go look to see if we're actually getting some Invar out of this. Yep. We're getting the molten at least. And the next step is the casting. So casting machines are there. Oh, how do I want to do this? It's going to be a little annoying either way. We'll put it like this. No. That's fine. As if it won't line up with these. Well, it'll work. It'll work. It'll work fine if we just make it look a little ugly. No, it's not gonna work. Actually, okay, we'll have to make him output into the middle. I'm not sure if that's the right number. That's just, I wanted to place the line first. Wrong one. That line. Oh, it's not quite. Oh, no, it is. It's even. Good. I wanted to make sure it's even with this line. And these are going to be making Invar. And can they be productivity'd? They can! Finally, something can be productivity'd along the way. Okay, so this is speed 150, speed 5, and the recipe is 4. I didn't even check to see how much molten Invar we're going to be making. I just know that steel is the limiter. This is fine. We can just have this group of them. It's probably more than we need, but it's nice and pretty. And it will build up a little extra supply. And I am stuck. Okay, so now we're making Invar. We just have to make a train station to deliver it, but oh, that's fine. We didn't even need these. It's a little lopsided. I could have moved this and put it like here, maybe. Then it would be a bit more even. We might mess with that next time. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a break there, so thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio.